been
Yep.
practicing, so I mean,
Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Mitch from Store 2 and 2, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Chris?
I've been practicing my Donald Trump impression.
Oh, shit. What's up, Connor?
Hello.
So, we finally got it. Right,
To
Connor?
be honest, I've got to commend you on that amazing call the other night,
Thank you.
where you said that we'd because I had no idea that we'd get it this week. I thought we would have got it when it premiered at the New York Film Festival.
There's nothing going on this week, so perfect time, really. But, yeah. So, tell us what you thought of it. I'll tell you what I thought of it.
Netflix dropped I guess it's Netflix / whatever distributor is doing it in the cinemas, dropped the trailer to Martin Scorsese's The Irishman,
Yes.
starring Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci, 3 Academy Award winners.
Yes. Seeing this, I don't mean to cut you off. Seeing this, I was so happy to see this. I was really looking forward to this for a long time. And you can almost cry because it's like I've been dying for them to have being like a mobster type of thing, like a movie like this. And
Do you know what made this really special for me? It's that in my lifetime, Martin Scorsese is not really, he's not made a film of the level of like Taxi Driver or Raging Bull. He made Gangs of New York and stuff like that, but that was when I was really young. But now that I'm of the age to appreciate the mob movies, as referred to, and Scorsese's work and Tarantino's work and all of these auteur directors.
Coppola, yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola. It's
unbelievable.
This is cinema gold. These are movies that won't be around forever, and we've got to appreciate these directors, particularly Scorsese, who's been around forever and
Which Scorsese also announced, like Quentin Tarantino, that like a movie or two left.
Yeah.
So that was the crunch for him to get this done, and God knows what else he was going to do. And I got to tell you, it's like a great treat to see that we get to see another movie to do with the mob, and I'm just awestruck. And again, I saw this and you sent it to me because and I was like, oh my God, so happy. And I'm going to tell you, Netflix lost, what was it, last week, Connor? Netflix lost like $1 billion in a day or two or a couple billion, and they've been getting hit like every which way. All the Marvel stuff's pulled from them. They canceled in retaliation the Marvel characters. DC pulled their stuff from them. HBO's pulling their stuff from them. So the subscribers are like, wait a minute, you're raising the prices and you're taking stuff away from us. And to add insult to injury, they started canceling a lot of shows that people like say the Santa Clarita Diet, like Drew Barrymore, a lot of stuff that was working, and people were getting pissed. And they're like, what do you mean? So now we got positive news that, and I said this to Connor earlier, right, Connor?
Mm.
When this comes out, this is going to change Netflix forever. Because this movie is going to do so well on Netflix, and it's going to break records so much that every director and their mother director are going to wind up wanting to put films on Netflix rather than in the theaters. It's going to cause a chain reaction where you're going to start seeing a lot of companies putting it on Netflix rather than theaters. And it may cause a problem for actual movie theaters in the future. I think. Just like all the stores closing, the record stores, the video game stores, the toy stores. Like, this may put a nail in the coffin for the movie theaters where they're like, well, hey, let's put it on Netflix. Instead of just, and you're in your house You don't have to worry about a crying baby or,
Oh
or
God, yes.
on their phone. And you're like, oh, this is cool.
And you can pause it at any time you
Right.
want.
And then you're going to start seeing movie theaters closing. Like, I'm telling you, this is going to be that. This is going to cause a problem for the movie industry. People are going to go, I'm telling you, they're going to make so much money from this movie. I mean, you think I'm wrong, Connor?
I don't think you're wrong, but the only thing that worries me about this being because the budget, because one of the aspects of this film is that Scorsese had to de-age De Niro and Pacino
Right.
to fit the ages of their characters
Yes.
and to make them look not as old as they are.
Right.
And they had some issues with that, and I think it inflated the budget to such a level, where it might not be attainable to make a profit off it.
That's why he's releasing it in the theaters in a limited run.
Yeah.
To try to compensate that. You know. I mean, if it costs what, 10 or 20 million to do that special effect, if they make that in the theater, that's it. You know. What's up, Phillip?
Good morning,
Hey,
boys.
What's up, Bryan?
Hello.
What's going on? Bryan, did you see The Irishman?
No.
No? You don't like mobster movies?
It was a good trailer.
Really? Wow.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God. Did you see any of the De Niro movies and Al Pacino and Joe Pesci? No?
No. Back in the day, I did. Back in my day.
I guess not for everybody. You liked it, Phillip?
I saw it early today when I woke up, and it looked really good. It looked really gritty as well. So I look forward to seeing what it's got to offer. I think, though, it will give what's that movie we spoke about today, Con, the other one? It will give that once upon a time in Hollywood a month for its money. I'm hoping.
Yes, I think that the Oscar fight will be between them two next year.
Yeah.
It'll be Irishman versus Once Upon a
As
Time.
I said, if Once Upon doesn't get nominated or win something, then you know it's rigged.
Yeah,
that's pretty true. Yeah, I agree with that.
But that wasn't the only thing that we got today. Didn't we get Lord of the Rings? Did you see that, Connor?
No, I never heard of it. What, today?
No. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa. Back
Oh.
up. Are you being serious, Joe?
Yes.
They released Lord of...
Chris, I was watching it, right, when we did the cast? Right before right, Chris? Chris came in. I didn't even know Chris was in here. And I'm watching the effing thing.
Oh, my God. I've got to go
I know they released some reviews for Hobbs and Shaw, and it got pretty decent reviews.
Yes, a lot of people going on about Hobbs and Shaw. Is that really... That's the first I've heard
I'll
of.
send it to you, Phillip. And
They're saying it's quite good, actually. They're saying that that Vanessa Kirby is... she's completely ditched the Princess Margaret thing. She looks a completely different person now.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't look at, like she would have got typecast in all them royal sort of things.
Yeah.
But she's just...
So what you're saying is she's stepping out of the box now, out of a comfort box. And doing
she's gone from Princess Margaret to some badass Bond girl type MI6 agent. It's unbelievable. She's a great actress, her.
Vanessa Kirby. Was she the one that was originally the Queen one when I first used to watch it? Or was that something?
She was the first. She was Princess Margaret when Claire Foy was.
That's the one. Yeah, you're right. I like that woman. She's a good actress. Right then, where's Joe? Have you sent it, Joe?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it. 1 second.
Good man.
I'm getting it. Jesus Christ.
I feel like this is going to be some fan-made thing, and it's going to just troll everybody.
Now I can't find out who freaking gave it to me.
Oh man.
Who did I didn't share it with you, Chris, did I?
No.
It's not the thing about the creative team, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. That came out the other day.
Oh, okay. That's nothing then, right? Okay.
It's basically just confirming that the writing team consists of people that wrote for Breaking Bad, The Sopranos, Game of Thrones,
Right.
Better Call Saul, Stranger Things and Toy Story 4.
Yeah, in that case, I think I have seen it then.
If you can't have a better writing team than that, then God knows where the fuck
Oh,
you're
I know,
gonna
they
get
got
a
everything in
team
there.
than that.
That's a massive collaboration, to be honest, when you think about it, for the
Yeah.
scale of what they want to do with Lord of the Rings. That's a
Just
massive.
the shows that that them people have worked on that are fucking hell. That's like 7 or 8 of the greatest movie/TV series of all time.
Yeah.
If this flops, fucking hell.
I don't know. I don't know. When you got that kind of ensemble, I can't see it flopping.
They must have such massive egos. They must go into that room and say, "Oh, what did you work on? Oh, Breaking Bad. Oh, what did you work on? Oh, what?"
They all work on crazy shit, though.
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones. Like fucking hell. Like, oh, my show's better than yours.
They get in there, they're like, has anybody actually read these books? No, I was too busy working on these amazing TV shows.
Yeah.
My show won 500 Emmy Awards. How many did yours win? Mine won 1,000.
Right.
There's that little intern in the back that's like, did you guys read The Fellowship of the Ring? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Well, when you think about that ensemble, though, which group of that ensemble are good at certain parts of making a movie? In other words, what I'm saying is, who's going to be pitching for the battle scenes of Lord of the Rings? Is it going to be the Game of Thrones guys, or is it going to be Breaking Bad guys, or that sort of thing?
It'll be all of them because it's a writing room. So
yeah, I know, but some are good at something than what others are. You know what I mean? Some are good at characterization. Some are good at battle scenes. Some are good at landscape.
we'll find out, I guess.
I think we will. Yeah.
I mean, years.
Yeah.
I did actually read as well that they're trying to get the Game of Thrones showrunners involved in it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just wanted to show this for a second, because I was wrong about Angelina Jolie is not playing Cersei. She's playing Thena.
I actually read something today about Richard Madden. Apparently, the PR of this movie is that there's going to be a gay
Yes.
Yes.
member, and during the press tour, he's going to actually come out as being gay himself.
Really? What do you mean, like,
And he's going to reveal that Icarus is also gay.
in real life? I mean, he
Yeah,
is,
because I mean,
but he was dating. Wasn't he? Wait a minute. Wasn't he dating?
Jenna Coleman.
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
He's
he was.
bisexual.
Oh, good night.
There is rumors that he's dating a guy right now.
Yeah. That's
What?
right. Yeah.
So he's gonna come out of the closet for the
Yeah, as
Eternals?
bisexual, and then
Oh,
and then
that's
So
why.
he's gonna do that for this movie?
yeah, and they're
Like
going to
personally
use
the movie,
it
then.
as a PR stunt
Yeah, it'd be a good springboard for him to do
because his
Yeah.
character Icarus is going to be gay.
Well, I think. Yeah. Wow.
It's gonna. People are gonna be so focused on that.
I don't even think that this movie's gonna fly.
And it's gonna suffer the ratings.
I still think this movie's gonna bomb. Eternals.
it.
I don't think anything. You could get. Listen.
On
Just
what
because you
basis?
get the best people doesn't mean it's gonna be a best movie.
Yeah, but on what basis are you saying that, Joe? Though, what is it that you haven't even seen an iota of it? What's making you say
The
that?
only thing I say, the reason why I say that is because when the comic book existed in Marvel, okay, all the years that I'm collecting, the decades I'm collecting the comics, they never had faith in their own Eternals group. That never sold, never was big. People didn't like it, and because people don't like it, we know how Marvel is now. That they constantly give you a book. If Lockjaw had a book, okay? The dog from Inhumans now is a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Why? Because the Inhumans suck.
Yep.
Just want the dog. So this is what we have now.
That would be funny if in the new Guardians we see Lockjaw.
The best thing of the Inhumans is the dog. And that's what we have in the Guardians. Lockjaw transports Star-Lord and everybody around. So that's pathetic that the pet is better than the whole damn team. So the whole thing is by that, they just was looking to put something out there, and they figured, you know what, we could do it because they're connected with Thanos, and you know what, if we throw Thanos in there,
Thanos come back.
this is going to be phenomenal. Nobody was really looking for Eternals. Nobody was, only because he's an Eternal himself and a deviant. Thanos is a crossbreed between an Eternal and a deviant. So you're going to use one character to make a whole damn movie based on oh, well, let's see what Thanos' brother looks like. And let's see his dad and his mom. And it's like, what? Like, that's ridiculous. So, no. How about no? And what are they going to be on another planet? And they're going to be like because Captain Marvel said there's no team like the Avengers. So now they're going to come out of mothballs and they're like, well, we're the superheroes in space. Like, that's ridiculous. I just don't listen. You could have the best.
I thought the Eternals and them were supposed to reside outside of the universe.
You know how they treat the Eternals now in the comics? They'll have the Avengers show up. Oh my God, there's a bloodbath. Yeah, all the Eternals are dead. All the Eternals are dead. They don't even They don't even have them fight anybody. They have them get massacred, and then the Avengers are like, "Oh my God, if somebody could take out the Eternals, this might be a threat." It's like, but they suck anyway.
So it's like the elves in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, right. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you know what? You need to. They need to do this to expand away from the Avengers. We need something else to draw us in. We can't keep having.
Want to know why I still doubt it? They could do an Eternals book right now because it's coming out, so they could get us ready for it, like they do every freaking time. Like if Civil War's going on in the movies, they put Hydra Cap out
or something like that.
They put Hydra Cap out. If they did Infinity War, they did Infinity Wars, right? They did all these things, right? I don't see an Eternals comic. I see a Mary Jane comic. What the hell is that? I see Doctor Doom. I see Werewolf Spider-Man. They got so much shit coming out, and I don't see one Eternals comic. Not only do I see an Eternals comic, you have this thing where they charge you $1 and you get to see old story, old comic book, like a reprint. I don't even see that for Eternals right now. They should be building this up now, like popping out a book, popping out a story.
Well, they're probably trying to wait till it gets closer to it, and then they're going to start doing that.
They killed them off. That's the whole point. They didn't bring them back. They killed them off. They're dead. Look, now
these are the ones from Earth, blah 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 blah. Those are the ones from Earth, blah blah blah.
They brought back Squadron Supreme from another universe. That's supposed to be the Justice League in Marvel, but the Eternals suck. So that's why I'm saying it's like Inhumans. I called it. It was going to get canceled as a movie. And even when we announced it was going to be a TV series, I said it's going to fucking fail.
I
did.
I still haven't watched the first episode that in jokeness. I mean, Humans all the way.
Despite Billy saying it was the greatest thing. So, like, Inhumans sucked. And when they said Eternals, you know what they're trying to do? I'm going to tell you exactly what they're trying to do. There was a skit about this on Saturday Night Live. Couple skits. They said that Marvel Comics and Disney, right, MCU, they can make a movie called Shopping Cart.
Yeah.
And it would make $1 billion, right?
He's right.
And they did a skit about a Black Widow movie before it was even mentioned, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they should do a Black Widow movie, right? They are trying to prove they have an ego too, Marvel and Disney, right? They're trying to get the shittiest fucking thing that they can think of and prove that this shit will sell.
Yeah.
That they could fucking do anything. But guess what? When someone tried to propose a Howard the Duck movie recently, absolutely not, because they know that will fail. It's only an Easter egg in Guardians of the Galaxy.
If they did an actual Howard the Duck movie, it would do well.
Just think it would?
Fight, it would do well.
I don't think it would do well.
It would. You'd get all those.
If they update it from what we had in the 80s, it would.
What is it, Chris?
I'm saying you would get all those Marvel clowns in the theater that think everything that they do is great.
I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't go see it. No.
Howard the Duck. We're going to go and see Howard the Duck. Purely.
I saw the last one. It sucked.
Yeah, but that was the 80s. When
That's
now,
why we never had a movie in the 80s because one movie. That was like, fuck this. They stood away from movies because of that. And you got to see Christopher Reeve as Superman. You got to see Michael Keaton as Batman. Where the fuck are the Marvel movies? Nowhere. Why? Because Howard the Duck fucking bombed. And they're like, we can't do this shit. They said it. They stood away. They even got George Lucas to fucking direct Howard the Duck. It was his fucking movie. George fucking Lucas.
What a great director that guy is.
And guess what? No. So, no. Eternals, no. I'm sorry.
Do you know what the most soul-destroying thing ever is, actually? And because you brought up George
Tony
Lucas.
Whitaker is Doctor Who.
When they screened The Phantom Menace for the first time in like a private theatre, you might have seen this video, and George Lucas was in the crowd and he was watching it and he realised it was a piece of shit.
Oh, the Jar Jar Binks thing?
He said, like, what the fuck am I... why have I done this?
Well, no, there was a documentary Chris sent me, too, that everybody was trying to, like, they were afraid to tell him that Jar Jar Binks sucks.
Yeah.
And even Steven Spielberg, you know, they were all like, battle droids, really? Like, yeah, it's great, man. They're like, oh, I don't know about that, you know.
You can just see the colour go from his face. Like, that must be absolutely soul-destroying.
But I got to tell you, it wasn't as bad. Listen, it has the greatest Jedi battle in existence. Darth Maul versus Ben Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn, by far, which make up for a lot of the stuff. I'm sorry. It was a great, great battle. It was, I'm telling you, it was the best.
No, the best battle by far is Kylo and Rey versus the Praetorian Guards. That
was good. Well, yeah, I try not to count anything in Last Jedi, but okay.
Last Jedi was a great movie. Which absolute fucking genius. Fucking genius that film is. I mean,
let me ask you. Riddle me this now. If Knives Out bombs, what is Disney gonna do?
They will suspect foul play.
And they will not hire him to do any trilogy.
Because I'm Daniel Craig doing a Sean
Connery. They fire everybody when their personal movies bomb.
I suspect foul play. You cannot lie. That is the great.
I love that. I love that trailer. I think it is great. I think it's going to be great, actually. But
you're talking about it, yeah.
I love that.
I think it would.
It's so fucking corny that it's great.
Yeah, because I think Daniel Craig in a role like that is just going to take the absolute.
Yes.
Even Chris Evans saying, "You're a piece of shit. You're shit."
Yes, that's what made the commercial.
Definitely eat shit.
Fucking amazing. Shit. Eat shit. You eat shit. I was like, wow, that's great. Can't wait for that. Even Chris Evans is in a Netflix. I think it's a Netflix movie. Like he's in a big movie. I think it's Netflix.
He's directing his own Disney series.
Wow.
I want to see.
Brian, you're quiet, Brian. What's going on there?
No, I was just listening to what you guys are doing. I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Speaking of it, at D23, they're doing a High School Musical panel.
Oh, boy. Hold my excitement down.
Wait, didn't they do a Next Generation High School Musical panel? This is the next generation?
There's going to be a Disney Plus series, as you might know.
High School Musical?
Wow.
High School Musical, yeah.
Wow.
And they're bringing it back into the limelight.
Isn't Zach, I mean, isn't Zac Efron Adam Warlock? Didn't they say something like that?
What?
Yeah. Didn't they hint at that?
What?
That's what I heard. Yeah, I know. Watch. Yeah.
I know there was hints of him might be being Adam, but I didn't know they had actually.
How about Matt Smith fucking grabbing that role out of his ass? Nightmare. Oh, thank you, Karen Gillian. Jesus. Karen Gillian. Thank you. Thank you, Amy Pond. You saved my ass.
Yeah.
You got me in Star Wars and in an MCU movie.
You've got to take your hat off to Matt Smith. From the ashes has risen a decent career.
Yes.
Now you can say, look at my muscles. They're getting bigger now.
Look at my muscles. Look at my muscles. Drink the Kool-Aid.
He's actually turned his failing, penniless, fucking shitty career around.
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing him on Graham Norton. And he's talking about having sex with this chick and a mosquito bit his test. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Doc? What the fuck? You are fucking out there, bro. Like Gallifrey out there. Shit!
You get Gallifrey out there.
Jesus.
Get off my planet.
That's right. The Doctor exposed. Jeez.
Whoa, a bit too much.
Yeah, literally.
Look at my muscles. Yeah.
Not that particular muscle.
Mosquito bit those muscles. All right, so.
Charles Manson made his career.
God. I'm just going to act like a guy if I had a beard and see what I didn't even know what
I still haven't seen that movie. In fact, I don't know if it's out yet.
You know what? Every time I think me and Scott are going to see the fucking Patient fucking Zero, right? I even got this shit ready. I'm like, all right, we're going to see, and then I'm like, fuck this. I don't want to I'm going to waste fucking 2 hours of my life and see him fucking be the suck zombie. I love zombie movies. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I've even seen suck zombie movies, but this is a Matt Smith zombie movie.
Oh God!
I can't sit through that. I don't know. I tried with the other zombie movie he was in, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and he ruined that movie for me. The Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I liked that film.
That was.
He was terrible.
I don't think it was him that destroyed it, but I was.
No, I think it was him. I liked everything in that movie, but come on, that had fucking Charles Dance in it, and Lena Headey, right? Come on, I love that movie, but he ruined it for me. He just was an idiot. I was like, come on, man, ruined it for me, Matt Smith. We thought he was gonna be like homeless and shit.
Yeah.
We're like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Like, we heard the story that he went to Big Finish. He's like, I'm free. I want to do the orders, and they're like, get out. They wouldn't even do it. He fucking asked them to do it. Then they got the fucking guy that impersonated him to fucking do the shit. Holy insult.
Oh, God.
Wow. Talk about a slap in the face. And you got to think that maybe Moffat had a piece of that because Moffat was not fucking happy regardless of taking pictures and smiling and shit with them. He's like, I'm going to burn this mother. He left and I lost the whole season. Yeah. God. So, Bryan.
What up?
Picard, season 2.
Yeah, I know. I just came across that a couple minutes ago.
Hang on, what? They've already commissioned a season 2?
No, they didn't. Well, no, they didn't commission it, but the actors are saying, I'm going to be in season 2.
And it looks like they added another Voyage character on it too.
Oh yeah, who?
The Doctor from Voyager.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Robert Picardo.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yes, please. You'll have to bring the whole lot back then, in that case. Bloody hell.
Let's go, man. Bring everybody back.
Philly, you're excited about that.
Well,
yes, I am.
But I mean, was he your favorite character on Voyager?
Well, Picard. Actually, no, it was Neelix. I used to like Neelix a lot.
No, I mean, no, the Doctor I was asking.
Yeah, the Doctor. I like the Doctor, but I like Neelix the most on Voyager.
7 or 9.
Anyway, that's good news, though.
On Voyager, my favorite was Tom Paris.
Tom Paris. Oh, the fair-haired one.
Yeah, the one that went on with B'Elanna.
I mean,
yeah, B'Elanna.
I like B'Elanna.
I actually met him too.
Ooh, get you, man.
He does
So
not.
Brian, what are you doing lately, man? You playing PlayStation? No.
I don't have PlayStation.
What are you watching? Are you going to go to the movies to see the Star Trek: The Motion Picture? It's going to be re-released in theaters. You going to go see it?
Oh my god, I fucking hate that one, but I'll see it in theaters.
I suspect
Listen.
foul play.
If you support the movie, we'll see Star Trek to the Wrath of Khan next.
I'll
If
say
it was actually, if it was a Wrath of Khan, I would have gone. I would have gone.
That's coming.
I
I'll
said
tell you right now, they're going to do it.
I said it once and I'll say it again. That fucking movie makes me fucking fall asleep.
Oh fuck. Oh, Tom.
Those
Holland.
how you really feel.
Why all the times you were asking me for the unedited version when you could buy it if you don't like it?
No, the director's cut wasn't actually that bad.
Okay.
The theatrical version was bad.
Tom Holland's auto price, £200. It's not too bad.
What?
You would like to, you would like
What are
to
you
meet
talking
him.
about?
I'm talking about Tom Holland appearing at a convention somewhere in
What
your.
did you say, Brian?
You would like to meet him, wouldn't you, Phil?
Yes, please.
Oh, I've
Right.
got some good news actually.
Go on. Then.
Venom 2
Yeah.
is to be directed by, drum roll please, Andy Serkis.
I know, we had an
Ooh,
everything
We
show.
said that.
We had an
I heard
everything
today.
show with that in the title
I heard
like a
today.
week ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you in that
It-
one, Phillip? I think you might have
it
been. that
seems
one.
Yeah,
that
I was there.
Hardy-
That's where I heard it from you. I remember now.
It seems that Tom Hardy confirmed it today, but I guess he's been on the wish list for ages. So
next thing you know, he'll be also cast as Carnage too.
So Andy Serkis is a director then, as well as a actor. I didn't know that.
he is, yes.
Wow, that man got many talents.
Watch, he'll be cast as Carnage as well.
Look at that, Brian. Look at that carnage-ized Fantastic Four.
I thought Woody Harrelson's playing Carnage.
Yeah, you know what? Didn't
Woody
they,
Harrelson.
didn't they end on him being Carnage at the end
He
of
is
the
Carnage.
last movie? Yeah, well, there you go. Then.
He's
There you go.
Carnage. He's definitely Carnage.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Woody Harrelson's Carnage, but imagine if Andy Serkis was Carnage.
Well, why couldn't he be the like CGI, like, you know, directing it like he did like the apes, like Caesar? Why couldn't he be like the motion capture for Carnage? Maybe he'll do
True.
that. He might do that.
Mhm.
So why not? So I'm hearing some bad things about this Wonder Woman sequel. They're being very quiet about it. There's reshoots. They are silencing anything talk of it right now.
Ooh.
And it's getting very concerned that they don't want us to see this trailer. They don't want us to see anything. Why is that?
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, Linda Carter might be coming back as Wonder Woman.
She's definitely coming back in
Yeah.
the Crisis on Infinite Earths, but I'm talking about the Wonder Woman movie with Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Why that all of a sudden come to a stunning halt? Well, what's going on? Is there?
I don't know.
I mean, with Crisis, Phil isn't really happy of what's going on with that.
What?
In regards to what, Brian?
Who's not happy with Crisis?
Me,
Phil,
apparently. Well, why am I
No.
not happy?
I mean, didn't you say you didn't like there's so many people added within the Crisis?
You got Burt Ward's Robin. You got Linda Carter. You got Tom Welling from Smallville.
Yeah.
You got Brandon Routh from Superman Returns going to be in
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking to add more.
I
So
know.
It's just go. I understand it's a 5-night run thing. It has to be to have all that lot chucked in. So I just think it's going to be a complete mess.
I don't think it's. Here's the thing: you got to understand. It not only is it Crisis of the Infinite Earths, but this is the send off to the crossovers. Because again,
Yeah.
you got to think about this. It's the Arrowverse, and now Arrow is ending. So if you take away the foundation of this whole universe, and throw it in the garbage, it's all going to systematically collapse. So we also heard the rumor that Disney is really pushing this Supergirl movie. And word has been put out that they want Supergirl on CW canceled the moment it gets close. Because you know that if there was a Batman film, there's not going to be a Batman in CW. If there's a Suicide Squad, they're not going to have a Suicide Squad in CW. But if there's no Superman going on, there's Superman in CW. So right now, you will probably lose Supergirl, and then you're just going to have the Flash, and Flash is going to wind down too because Flash is getting up there in seasons, and you're going to have all new shows. You're going to have Batwoman. You're probably going to have.
That's going to either get 2 seasons. That's going to get 1 season.
You're going to lose. You're going to lose Legends of Tomorrow, but it's going to be. It's just going to be replaced with Booster Gold, probably, or you're going to have like all these shows that are going to be made up of the new Arrowverse, and they're not going to do well. It's not going to have the same oomph. And I don't think that – I don't know about Batwoman, man.
Batwoman is going to be probably the first
and you know what? Another problem is that, you know, even Stephen Amell had feared this, but all these actors have to go somewhere. And the thing that sucks is they may just push them into shows that will make no sense just so they can get jobs. You're probably going to have Diggle with Batwoman. I mean, it's going to be insane. I mean, and I don't know if it's going to be, if it's going to look right, you know. So we're getting near the end of the CW. As much the Arrowverse, as much as, you know, they're trying to say no, it's happening. Because again, once Arrow falls, you know what the disrespect is about that? They already have a new Arrow. Because that's ending. They're putting him in the movie. They have the actor and everything. I forgot who it was. They're going to do that in the movies. They're going to have Arrow in the movie, Green Arrow in the movies. So, he's not even going to be gone. And it's funny, like, I even joked around with this. Remember, Scott? I said the day that they end the Arrow show is the day that they start a Hawkeye show. I said that, Scott. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're doing a Hawkeye thing after Arrow's done. I said that. I called that. Because they're not going to have 2 of those series on the same time like that.
This has less than a minute, Joe.
Yeah.
And just one thing. Welcome back, Peaky Blinders, back in August, I think. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Thank fuck.
And isn't it funny how CW is going to probably end, but then the Marvel, Disney Plus is going to basically be the main thing.
Probably.
There you go. That's how it works.
That's how it works. Now DC will be out of both movies and this. I mean, they're not really have a universe movie-wise. So they got to get on that. And Joker could change all that. Possibly.
They got to get their own Feige to get in there to make sure that their big screen versions are good.
You need a showrunner. Definitely do. All right. We'll come back. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.